I got 3 minutes.
You got 3 minutes. You got one chance.
I've got less than 3 minutes because some of it is in cutscene form.
Oh my god. That is so just, I mean, that's accurate. Good for them for being...
If I cross that lane, I'll fall.
It will kill even you.
It's accurate at least, you know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Oh my god! Right, you got 2 minutes 30.
Die.
So to use your punch, kick combo.
Punch. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, just one punch at a time.
Oh my goodness.
No, there we go.
This is just...
Yeah. You think you're so
so
funny. Good for you.
Worst villain ever. Who's your favourite villain?
Now is not the time to be asking me the questions, Catherine.
I
Maybe
really
just tell
like...
me about your
I
favourite
quite
villain.
like Ursula from Little Mermaid, mostly because she's got the most amazing singing voice, and I absolutely love her song Poor Unfortunate Souls. Like, that's probably one of the reasons. I like Cruella de Vil because she is a proper villain to me, in the sense of she doesn't think what she's doing wrong, she literally just wants to skin Dalmatians and make a coat. Like, that's the sort of best villain, because it's not like, I'm going to end the world and I'm going to ruin the world. It's like, no, I want a fucking fur coat and I'm gonna go and skin some dogs for it. Like, that's a true villain in my eyes.
Yeah.
And I think when it comes to like the world sort of thing, I don't know, we watched Watchmen and that was quite good. I don't want to spoil it in case somebody hasn't watched it.
That movie's been out for a long time.
Has it been out for a long time?
If you haven't seen it by now,
then what are you doing? But it was like basically the bad guy was actually the good guy and making the good guy look like the bad guy in order to stop everybody from blowing each other up.
Yeah, there wasn't really a bad guy as such.
It was just
a guy who was going the wrong way about his beliefs.
And he decided to do it to stop everybody from just to stop a nuclear fallout. So although he was bad in the way that he did it, it was still pretty good.
Oh, this is difficult. Ow. What's wrong is you keep kicking me. Stop it.
Just let me kill you.
Ow.
Oh no, you're dead.
I think I might be dead.
I think you're dead.
I think I died.
Apparently this is one of the easiest fights as well.
Apparently, yeah.
But no, I
had to die at least once.
but notice it was Disney villains there, mostly Disney villains I like. I think they're quite cool. Like, Ursula's just a badass, like, with her song. And Cruella de Vil literally is a bad guy because she wants to make a fur coat. And I think that's true evil for me, you know what I mean? Just doing what you want even though it's morally wrong.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what else. Voldemort, meh. He was a circumstance of his birth, I think, because if you're conceived under the effects of a love potion, you yourself can't feel love. So you were bound to be messed up, in my opinion, you know. Like, that was his mother. His mother was a cow. So I don't really believe in him. Like, Liquid is not a good bad guy.
Not really, no.
No, he's just a pain in the arse and likes to monologue. But they all did in this one, I found. They all wanted to monologue.
Nah, Syndrome is a good villain.
Syndrome is. Because Syndrome realises that he was monologuing.
Stop dodging me!
And I think with Syndrome, like, he tried to make it out like he was being a good person. Like, I'm doing this for the betterment of everybody, but really he was doing it for the money and for the petty feel-goods. Like,
well, no, it was because he didn't believe that supers were the way to go.
No.
He thought that, like, if everyone was a super, then
nobody would be.
Everyone would be happy.
But as well, though, like, the money he wasn't complaining about the money, though.
You wouldn't, would you?
No.
Excited about The Incredibles 2.
Yes, it should be good. I like the fact, because obviously it's based in the 1970s?
Is it?
Yes. Yes, The Incredibles is based in like the 1970s. So there's going to be quite a lot of funny tropes in it about stay-at-home dads, because obviously that wasn't the thing back then. So, and Jack's like not evil, but you know, he's a baby coming into his amazing superpowers.
Oh no. Hey! Enough.
What do you sound like when you talk
Bad
to Millie?
liquids. Enough.
When Millie's done a bad thing. Millie's a good dog though, she very...
Shit. Wasn't expecting him to kick me like that.
Millie very rarely does anything bad, but I don't think she knows
she's
how.
a good girl.
No, it's because she's too daft to work
just
it out.
the best girl.
She's too daft to work it out. I don't even think when Susie used to steal your roast chicken, I don't even think Millie ate any of it because I don't think she realised.
Millie is just the bestest girl.
Did Susie not used to eat the bones as well?
No.
No. Just you'd find this carcass.
Yes. Susie was too clever for her own good, okay?
No, she was. That's why Wombo was the perfect match for her, because he's thick as mince.
Oh, with a name like Wombo, you kind of have to be, don't you?
Oh, he
Stop
was a
it.
good boy. Maisie's taken after Wombo, I think, more than Susie, like in looks as well. Like there's just no DNA test required for that one.
What's wrong, Snake?
Come on.
You keep hitting me.
Stop it!
So what do you think his name would be? I think Nancy would be a nice name.
Nancy.
Nancy. Nancy
I think
Big
Jemima.
Jemima. Ah, Jemima's alright.
Jemima, the transsexual Christmas snake.
Wait, what? What's that from?
In high school, one of my friends drew a Christmas tree with tits and a penis.
Oh.
He called it Jemima, the transsexual Christmas tree.
Right.
So-
Alright. Okay. Why?
I don't know.
There's so many questions about that. Was it near Christmas time?
No.
No. Okay. So that just... Okay, so it wasn't near Christmas time. Did
I have no idea of her inspiration.
I mean, does she want to be a man? Like, are you gonna, like, Facebook her later and it turns
I
out
don't know, it's been a while. This is hard.
You know what's really
This
weird?
game is very
I know.
difficult.
You know what's really weird? When you go on Facebook and you see, like, people in your year either get engaged as well, but they've, like, already booked their wedding, and then you've got others that have just, like, either welcomed their first child or their second child. I don't feel old enough to be having that. You know what I mean?
Babies.
Having, not even babies,
Having
like...
babies.
Like, I know we're engaged and everything, but we're not going to be getting married for another good couple of years. Like...
Yeah. Stop it.
Like, I'd rather have a house first, no offense. But, no, I don't know, it's just... Babies, really?
Nice.
Like, a couple of the girls that you used to go out with have got babies now.
Yeah, I know.
How does that make you feel?
Like, I dodged the bullet.
I don't think, if they were still with you, I don't think they'd be having babies though, would they?
Probably not, no.
No. But I always wondered that with guys. Like, how do they feel? Like when they see someone they used to go out with and they've got a baby and they've got a family. Like, how do you know? Because obviously I don't have much dating experience whatsoever. Obviously. You know, and I don't know, it just... I couldn't imagine any of the guys that I went out with, like, having babies. Mostly because one of them's gay and isn't in a relationship at the moment. So, and obviously it's a bit harder for him to acquire a child. Like,
Just a little bit, though.
just a little bit. Well, it depends on how you do it. But, there was a...
Fuck off! He's hitting me with undodgeable moves. Like that one. Couldn't have dodged
Like,
that.
there was a... I'm just ignoring you. There was a case where it was a lesbian couple and a gay couple decided they wanted a baby. So they did it without going through any sort of fertility clinics or anything like that and doing it officially. And then all of a sudden the lesbian couple didn't want the gay couple to have any access to the baby. So it was like a massive court case and stuff. So it was interesting. I mean, it's not because there's a baby stuck in the middle of all of this, but
It's interesting.
it is
just
interesting.
not cool.
Just not cool. it is pretty interesting. No, it's you know, there's ways of doing it, but that's probably not the right way to do it. I recommend people, if they're going to do something like that, to either have
go through the correct
legal channels, or, you know, have contracts signed and stuff. Either way, consult a lawyer, please. But then again, I've got the controversial opinion of if somebody falls pregnant and the father doesn't want anything to do with it, or they were tricked into it, or, you know what I mean, like, into pregnancy, I think a father should have the right to, like, not pay child support.
If they can prove they were tricked into it.
If they can prove they were coerced into it, or they can, you know, and they can prove that, like, you know, so you do get, like, there's a case in America where the guy was roofied and she fell pregnant, and he still had to pay child support and stuff to her, even though he was
That's
roofied.
bullshit.
Isn't it? But I don't think he was able to prove it. Do you know what I mean? And I think that was an issue there. But no, imagine that. That's just. But people, I think the law sometimes forgets that men can be abused and coerced and sexually exploited as well. Like, or you get like the boys that are like 15, and the woman's like 20 or something and falls pregnant, and then he's still expected to pay child support even though he was technically a minor at the time of conceivement. And you're like, wow.
Even though he's technically been statutorily raped.
Yes.
In that situation.
Yes. But so it's hard, isn't it? You're just like, where's the lines? This is getting really kind of dark. I do apologise to everybody listening, it is kind of dark, but I really don't know what else to talk about at the moment, because the mood in the room, like, if you were here, you would be uncomfortable and want to talk about dark things as well, because, to be honest, I'm gonna end the episode in like 30 seconds and Andrew's gonna start cursing and swearing because he thinks this is bullshit. I can see it in his face. Will we end the episode here and come back the next episode once you've finished?
Yes.
Okay, we shall see you. Are you alright?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay.